We're here with Tameem Antoniades about obviously Enslaved, Odyssey to the West, brand new game being published by Namco and being designed by Ninja Theory. So how have you found like the development of the game? Because obviously your last one was Heavenly Sword, which was on the PlayStation, an amazing game, fantastic fun, and obviously now you've jumped to this on Enslaved. I mean, how's the development process been? Has it been fun or hard work?
It's been good fun actually. It's been a lot smoother, you know, because we're not, you know, Heavenly Sword, it was developing for a platform that didn't exist.
Yeah.
In fact, we were building technology for a platform that didn't exist for about a year and a half, and then when that platform arrived, it was changing all the time, and there were no middleware. So we just spent 3.5 years basically building technology, you know, and then getting the game done in the last rush.
Yeah.
Whereas here we started from day one building the game. So we made we made a bit, like with a smaller team, we made a bigger game that's more fun. We addressed a lot of the issues that Heavenly Sword had, I think.
Yeah, I mean the game is great, fantastic. I mean one of the first things that came to my mind when I first played it was it's the HUD, where you've got a very minimal HUD, and it lets you see absolutely amazing scenery all around you, you know, luscious kind of skies, and it just goes on and on and on and on. I mean, obviously, I noticed that the story is an adaptation of Monkey Journey to the West.
Yeah.
I mean, have you toyed with it a lot, really, and changed a lot of the core storyline and made it into your own?
Yeah. I mean, the storyline, I mean, it's loosely based on the book, I must say. The characters, well, Monkey's the same with the headband, the cloud, the telescopic staff. Trip was a man, like this moaning, weak man in the book, so we changed that to a woman. But then, so did they on the TV series.
Yep, true.
Pigsy's in it. But the actual story, there's lots of references to the book or the TV series.
Yeah.
If you look for them. But if you don't, it's an original story that.
So you don't need to know then there's a story, you know, or the book, the original book, then to really enjoy and get the most out of Enslaved.
Oh no, absolutely not. No.
Fantastic. I mean, also one thing that is really nice about the game is the characters' movement is really unique. You see a lot of nowadays of, you know, walking cycles, which they're the same old stuff, just going to reuse and reuse and reuse. With Enslaved, your monkey's got a real unique kind of way of, you know, kind of traversing the kind of like the landscape and jumping from pole to pole, and it just works so well with him. I mean, he's quite a brash character as well, really, quite a harsh character, and it just works really well. Yeah. Was it always going to be that Monkey was going to be quite a tough kind of guy, you know, tough to the nail? You see what I mean?
Yeah, he's a brute. He's a real brute, and so we do these style tests to kind of capture the essence of him, because he's not like Nariko from Heavenly Sword. He's not gone to martial arts training, so every impact, every hit that he does needs to feel rough and ready, and we use like camera techniques, like touch the camera and zoom it in on every hit to make it, or when he's blocking. Yeah. We want to make it feel like every fight takes everything out of him, and like every fight could be his last. So it's very much trying to get that feel.
I mean, I can see that from the developer session you did earlier, which was great, about how you had to spend a lot of time kind of tweaking the camera angles and stuff like that, and obviously a lot of work with the co-writer Alex Garland, and just kind of tweaking it to make it a really cinematic experience for everybody. Yeah. I mean, you've really done it so well. I mean, I can't wait for the game to get out and play it full time. I'm almost going to go back down and play it again a second time run through, just to really imagine, you know, the kind of what it's all about. I mean, has the game turned out how you wanted it to? Because obviously you had them kind of first sketches and that kind of first little movie you put together of kind of what you expected it to be. Has it ended up like that, or have changes been made?
I think, like, you never. So what you do at the beginning of a project is you set your ambition, right? Yeah. Any project, you know, whether you want to be a musician or whatever, or, you know, you never reach that ambition ever.
Yeah.
But I think we've got close enough that I'm happy with it. You know, I'm happy with the way it's turned out. It's hit most of the things we wanted to hit. Yeah. There's always stuff that gets on the cutting room floor, but I think the team's proud of what they've achieved. You know, everyone's comfortable and happy with what they've done. So yeah, pleased with it. Fantastic.
One last question. Now, we understand there is some DLC which has actually been planned.
Yes.
And we've heard bits and bobs about this DLC, but not entirely exactly what it is to expect.
Yeah.
Can you give us any kind of information about what really to expect from this DLC? We'll have our review of Enslaved Odyssey to the West up as soon as possible, but otherwise, guys, all we can say, it's a great game. It's been made beautifully, and just well done.
All right.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thanks.